had surrendered a certain situation to God, right? And when I did, He began to allow things to flow. So some days went by and it just stopped. And I found myself feeling like, Lord, am I back at square one? Did I do something? Like, what happened, right? So, not even knowing, like, this is how the enemy comes in, like, trying to make you feel like God has abandoned you. Like, He wants you to feel like, okay, you got to go and do what you got to do because God ain't going to come through. So, me, you know, boom, trying to figure it out on my own. Like, okay, God, you ain't coming through. Have you abandoned me? Like, that's how the enemy works. Like, he wants to detach you from God because he knows when God is flowing. He knows when you're trusting God. He doesn't want you to trust God because he knows that if you trust God, you're going higher. So God was like, because you surrendered that situation to me, and the enemy knew that, and he saw things flowing, he wanted to bring forth that detachment again so that you can feel like, I abandoned you, like I ain't gonna come through, so that you can go back into that Egypt mindset, thinking you can secure something yourself because I ain't coming through. He don't want you being close to God. He doesn't want you to trust God. He don't want you to have a prayer life. He wants you to try to figure everything out on your own because guess what? That's going to tie up the hand of God. And when we are called to assignments of God, we need God. We need God to be the source. We need Him to supply our needs. We need destiny helpers. We need things, right? So when the enemy can cause anxiousness, fear, or you want to go back to Egypt because it's getting so hard, guess what? It's going to tie up the hand of God. The complaining, it's going to tie up the hand of God. So if you find yourself complaining, you find yourself feeling like God has abandoned you, that is the trick of the enemy. That's how he's able to trick us. Be wondering why God ain't coming through because the enemy got access. The little bit of silence, if we give room to the enemy to come in and make us feel like God has abandoned us, oh, he's going to use that as an agreement. He's going to use that. So what? It can tie up the hands of God. Allow the enemy to come in and try to detach, you and God's relationship. Because one thing about that, it's going to cause instability with you. About God is instability. It's going to cause instability with you. That's the enemy plan. It's to detach you from God. So it can cause instability. So don't be tricked. Don't be deceived. If God is silent, so wait on Him. Trust Him. He showed Himself faithful. So don't doubt Him. It takes faith to please God. The enemy is planning that unbelief. Let the enemy deceive you. Trust God. Hold on to His word, even if it's a little bit of silence.